Hi, my name is Donald James Parker. Welcome to this little introduction of my book, All the Voices of the Wind, which you can find at www.donaldjamesparker.com. Currently, a majority of the scientific world believes that man evolved from one-celled organisms that spontaneously sprung up from a fortunate mixture of chemicals and just the right catalyst to produce life from inorganic matter. Could all those people be wrong? Let's dig deeper. Charles Darwin theorized that organisms mutated, and a process called natural selection caused the advantageous mutations to be passed on to the offspring. Thus, after enough years have passed by, a one-celled organism could give birth to a diversity of plants and animals, including the human animal. Thus, a towering redwood tree reaching its tops into the sky is the cousin of a potato which grows underground, or a beautiful flower such as a rose. A whale is the cousin of a hummingbird, and man, with 75 trillion cells, is the result of mutations within a one-celled creature billions of years ago. And more recently, his ancestor was from the simian world, such as a chimpanzee. A rival theory today challenges the premise of this microorganism to microbiologist succession. It's called intelligent design. The basic tenet is that though evolution might supply answers to some of the questions concerning origins, design answers the same questions better and answers other questions that evolution can't. Intelligent design, or ID for short, is not science, say people like Eugenie Scott and Richard Dawkins and even a federal judge in Dover, Pennsylvania. What is true science then? Knowledge based on observable phenomena and capable of being experimented for its validity by other researchers working under the same conditions. We're taught that only two key factors in development life exist: survival and reproduction. Thus, everything that evolved served the purpose of furthering those two elements. There's a lot of unanswered questions, or insufficiently answered questions. Where does the sense of humor come from? How about love, hate, anger, consciousness, appreciation of beauty, self-sacrifice? Why did plant life evolve such delicious and nutritious products such as apples, oranges, tomatoes, bananas, pineapples, berries, you name it? The list is lengthy. Why did life develop down this path in a fashion that seems that these living things were especially provided for the survival of the other living things on the planet? How do we explain some of the symbiotic relationships that allow two types of organisms to keep each other alive? And then there's the universe itself. How do we explain that every factor in the scientific world is just perfect for our survival on this planet? This is known as the anthropic principle. Was the universe created by an explosion of a small amount of matter? Where did that matter come from? If the law of gravity was important in the creation of that theory called the Big Bang Theory, where did the law of gravity come from? How did reproduction evolve? Has life ever been created in the laboratory? Have scientists ever seen anything mutate into another species? Have scientists been dealing off the bottom of the deck and presenting facts which quote-unquote prove evolution? Have they been misleading people with false evidence, such as Haeckel's embryo drawings here, which show how similar in appearance are different life forms in the embryo stage? This drawing still appears in science books, even though it was disproved many years ago. To dig deeper into all of these questions and more, read All the Voices of the Wind. You'll be making the intellectual journey of a lifetime, along with the two teenage heroes as they ponder the question that all of us should be asking: what is the truth?